Good morning. Once again, I'd like to welcome you to the Party Electoral Commission, and I thank you for coming. Many were refusing to come, but many have also come. We need to separate certain things. When it comes to certain regulations and rules, we have to follow our constitution to show that we are disciplined cadres. If the national chairman could offer to come personally to pick his nomination papers and also come to be nominated by this commission, then it would be important for all of us as cadres to follow, because we need to separate personalities from institutional mandates. And so I'm grateful that we are all here and you are candidates in your various respective capacities. Our party is a very strong party. Our party is a very lovely party. Our party stands on principles that are known by all of us. And you here gathered are candidates to represent this party at those topmost organs that you offer yourselves to be leaders. Most especially those who are vying to be members of the Central Executive Committee of the party. That is a very sanitized organ. For you to qualify to be a candidate, it means you know the party all around. It means you're ready to be vetted all around. It means there is nothing in your wardrobe that would qualify you to be disqualified. It means you have all the principles of the party, including personal discipline. And we are here just to encourage you and to set a few things clear and straight.
Dr. Oledo, First National Vice. And I'm glad Alhaji Moses Chigongo, my papa, has made it clear that NRM is for all of us. It is either him or another person. Another person who was meaning is Dr. Oledo, who is here. My question is simple. According to the communication by our dear Secretary General, it was clear that the code of conduct, the first code of conduct, is prevention of sects or groups in the campaigns. And I can assure you, right now we have a direct complaint as the individuals contesting for SEC. You'll find that in the vetting process, you'll find that all the SEC members right now are campaigning as a group, as a clique. They are going together. You get it? It does not give it does not give them the moral authority to sit and vet us. Because I'll give an example. I'm contesting for First National Vice, replacing my dear papa, my mentor, Alhaji Moses Chigongo.
Limit the question. Don't talk about that.
Yes.
Please.
At the time when I'm being vetted, Alhaji will definitely walk out. But Alhaji has worked with this team for 10 years plus. There is no guarantee that Oledo is going to be left in the race. But Oledo is the voice of the youth and the transition. So please put that into consideration. Thank you so much.
Now, many of you were saying, how can you be vetted by SEC members who are also candidates? The First National Vice Chairman will respond to that, but I want to allay your fears. From the experience and the trust we have in the party, even the National Chairman, now that he has even gone unopposed, when we are discussing his position, he steps out of the meeting. Another person chairs the meeting, and we speak freely about him. Then he's invited to come back in the meeting. When we are reaching the position of the First National Vice Chairman, we shall ask him, Aji, to move out of the meeting. We speak about him in his absence. When we are speaking about General Honorable Jim, he always moves out of the meeting, and members speak about his freely. When you are competing about any member of SEC, on that day, you and that person will present yourself before SEC like candidates at that particular moment. After you have presented yourselves, you are vetted, you can proceed, that person can resume the meeting. And there is always a very, very cordial atmosphere for free speech, for free expression of disappointment, or free expression of appreciation of a particular candidate. We are going to be giving you a short time to present yourself, so summarize yourself in a very short time. That committee is a very busy committee, and it will be hearing stories from very many people. When you appear, make sure within that short time, you have summarized your key points. If you start speaking things which do not qualify, you'll be cut short and you'll lose. So prepare yourselves, and we shall take all of you before SEC. Nobody is being favored. Nobody will be favored. Nobody is being taken special. Everybody is a candidate. And if you are a candidate, you have to conduct yourself as a candidate. I'm going to read to you the provisions of our Constitution, Schedule 4, which speaks about codes of conduct of party members. We felt concerned that many of you are running up and down in the countryside speaking things which are false and misrepresenting the party. And so we thought, as candidates at that level, you should come and we help you repackage you, so that when you go to look for votes, you go when you are reformed. You can speak what is allowed by law to be spoken. And therefore, we are here to help you understand that all of you will be treated fairly, and all of you will present yourselves. There will be campaigns, elections will be through lining up, results will be declared in the open, you will have your agents at the polling stations, and nobody will cry after the results have been declared. If you cry, we might have tribunals which will hear your case.
Youth oye! McLean oye! Thank you so much. My name is McLean Natkwasa. I come from Mitoma. I am contesting as the SEC member for youth. I should be directing my question to the party chairman, whom I wrote to of recent, and a copy to the Secretary General. Good enough, he's here, and the EC chair. On the position where I'm contesting, there is a son, a biological son of the EC chairman. How will I believe that there is a conflict of interest and a direct interest of interest in that position? How will I believe that it will be fair and a fair election? Please, thank you.
Can we? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tango Doi. My son is Tanga Collins. He has his grave, I have my grave. In work relation, I don't put relatives. The commission of 7 commissioners must handle the voting and the lining up and the counting. As a boss, I will observe. How can I go lining there and counting people when I have junior people, regional leaders, our staff? All of us commissioners will be there with 2 eyes to see that everything is transparent. We can't go counting. You can't count 3 after. You can't count 3, 6. No, you can't do that. You must know this election will be in public. The sun will be there rising in eastern Uganda, going to set in western Uganda. And the counting will be open in Luzungu and open. Tanga Colin has his right to win or lose. Don't attach him to me. Compete with him. And here is also not even here. Maybe he's looking for votes. I don't even see him. I don't want any nonsense to destroy my name on account of producing a son called Tanga Collins. It was a biological function between 2 adults and resulted to a beautiful, handsome son. Let my son compete with you. If you defeat him, defeat him. If he defeats you, thank him. God bless you.
the system is going to be very, very fair. Now, it will start from who qualifies to be a delegate, because those are your voters, for special interest groups and for the main conference. The conference is going to have 4 parts. The first part of the conference will be the conference of the Central Executive Committee members, who will be vetting all candidates for SEC. So SEC will sit for close to 2 to 3 days to vet all of you who are candidates for SEC positions. I am happy to report to you that we have also done due diligence on all of you who are candidates, and we have reports. So the first level of vetting has already gone successfully. You have qualified. We are moving to the second level of vetting, that you will interact with the Central Executive Committee of the party. We do this to ascertain that indeed you are somebody who understands the party. You are somebody who knows what he or she is going for, and you believe in the party sincerely and dearly. So you will appear before SEC. Once SEC clears you, we shall present your names to NEC. NEC will also have a say on your names. Once you are through with the NEC, we now present you. If you are a candidate for the special interest groups, you might not be able to appear before SEC and before NEC. For you, you go straight for your conference, and you are elected by your members. But for those who are going for SEC positions, you have to go through all these levels. You appear before SEC, you appear in NEC, NEC will forward your names to the conference. And then the conference, in the conference you are going to campaign, and you will be voted for the conference. And that is how it's going to be. And the voting will be through lining up. Who are the candidates? For you to qualify to be a candidate, you must be a registered member of the party. You must come from a branch. You must have given us all your details, your national ID, everything, which we did in the registration. The second phase, you must have been nominated officially, which you did. The third phase was for you to be cross-checked, which we have done. The fourth is through now the organs of the party that you're going for. The second question is, who are the voters? The voters for SEC members are those who qualify to come for the conference. And if I can read to you, according to the guideline, composition of the national conference, because everybody who is a member of the national conference is a qualified voter for those who are going for SEC. The conference is composed of, first, the national chairman, the first national vice chairperson, the second national vice chairperson female, the 6 vice chairpersons representing the regions of Uganda. These are Eastern Region, Central Region, North, West, Kampala, and Karamoja. NRM members of parliament, stroke flag bearers. NRM district chairperson, stroke flag bearers. It is only in the position of MPs and district chairpersons that we take flag bearers to be members of the conference. Not anything below that. We have municipality mayors, NRM members of East African Legislative Assembly, National Executive Committee members of all special organs, all chairpersons of NRM branches in the diaspora, members of the NRM Historical League Forum elected by the Forum, not more than 10 eminent persons elected by the council upon nomination by the chairperson. The chairperson may invite not more than 5 individuals who have made a special contribution to the struggle or who have special skills or experience to attend the conference as observers. The others are members of NRM Historical Leagues Forum, members of NRM District Executive Committees, members of the District Executive Committees of all special organs, NRM members of District Council, NRM members of Municipal Executive Committees, NRM members of the Municipal Council, NRM chairpersons of Sub-County Conference, only chairpersons. of the sub-county conference. Promoters of NRM, that is schedule of the constitution, the first schedule of the constitution, the list of promoters are there. And finally, the chairperson may invite not more than 20 individuals who have made a special contribution to the struggle. I've already mentioned that. Now, this is the position of the conference. Special interest groups, I'm sure you know the composition of your leagues, from the district to the chairpersons of the various leagues at sub-counties, and then the executives of the district. Those are the ones that will come. Once we are done with the conference for the special interest groups, those from sub-counties don't qualify to proceed to the national conference. They will go back home. The only ones that would move to the national conference are the district executives of the various leagues. Now, they are the ones who will be voting the league chairpersons. They would have already voted in their league meetings. They would now come to vote SEC members and attend the main conference. Are we together? The leagues, the various leagues, you will have your conferences before the main conference. The national chairman will come and open your conference, I think on the 25th. You'll open your conference, then you break into your league to conduct your assemblies. And within your leagues, you conduct your elections. After you are done with your elections, those who are from sub-counties will be facilitated to go back. Those who are from district level, the executives at district level, will move and proceed to the main conference. Are we together? That is what I'm saying. The other thing that I wanted to remind you as I conclude is on codes of conduct. It's embarrassing for we in the House to fight like we hate each other with the venom. Our biggest problem is internal, not even external. We are competing against ourselves. We have no opposition in Uganda. You speak about, there is nothing. None of these political parties can match NRM in substance and forms. None. We have just concluded our election. The whole country was shaking. Ask any of these parties if they can sponsor candidates at village level. How many can do that? We have 72,000 villages. We elected structures in all the 72,000. We have even elected LC1 flag bearers in all the villages. How many parties can do that in Uganda? We went to parishes. We did the same. Sub-counties the same. Districts, municipalities, all positions. Up to now, all of you are candidates. We are oversubscribed. For members of parliament, we had less than 600 positions. We got close to 3,000 candidates. Now, that is your party, NRM. None of these parties combine, even if you combine all of them, still they cannot match NRM. Now, our issue is internally. How are we conducting ourselves? We fight. Honorable Tanga here has been in the middle of mediation from the time we started campaigns. And it's all about ego. It must be me. If it is not me, nobody else. You will break this party when you keep thinking like that. Democracy is good, but at times, democracy may not give you the best results. Are you aware? It is the best form of governance, but not necessarily the best. Because you can win in a democratic process through other means, and yet you're not the best candidate. And that is why the party is interested in knowing who are these candidates we have. Because as a leader, leadership is something very important. You're all leaders. But God gives you that position of responsibility as a leader to preside over the vulnerable, decide about their future, decide about their livelihood. You are a leader. The sanctity of purity of that particular mind of a leader is something you should hold dearly. But if you are a leader who is beating people, speaking lies, abusing each other, sponsoring media to abuse another person, no. That is not the culture of NRM. That is not what we know about NRM. With NRM, there is open criticism. If I am wrong, call me in the right forum, rebuke me, speak about me, and I'll say I am sorry, and I stop there. You don't carry it from that meeting to another place. It stops there. But we seem to be borrowing things which are very wrong in our system. Let us not kill this beautiful party. Many have already given their total life and commitment to this party. You should not be the people who will bring down this party during your time as a leader. You should know NRM is for the living. NRM is for those who sacrifice their lives and have been buried already. And NRM is for those who have not yet been born. It's a spiritual organization. Hold it so dearly that during your time as a leader, it should be stronger. If it means you not being a leader, let others be. Let it be. Because it will make the organization strong. For those who cry and struggle to be the ones who should be in leadership, those are wrong signs. And if I had the powers, I would disqualify you immediately. It is not about you. We are trying to think that under a multi-party dispensation, it should be the party listing. That people should vote for a party, then the party leadership should nominate who should represent them in a particular constituency. And we would stop this fight. Or we reduce emoluments of members of parliament for people not to fight to go to parliament. Pay MP 2.5 million shillings like civil servants. Give them ordinary vehicles. And then you see how many will fight to go to parliament. But now, you go, the first meeting of parliament is welfare of members of parliament. You hike your salary. Then people are coming to you. You have honey in your hands. The bees will follow you. And they have come to you. So kindly, let us respect ourselves. Let us respect our party. Our constitution is very clear. I hope we shall give you copies of this constitution. Codes of conduct of party members, and more so Rule 4, Schedule 4, Rule 4, prohibited conduct. You should not engage in formation of cliques or factions within NRM or any of its organs. 2, you should not act as an agent or allow yourself to be used to further the interests of any foreign power. 3, you must not disclose any official information which is not yet intended to be made public. We are administrators on social media forums. We are very busy on social media. We are in a meeting here now. I'm sure somebody is posting on social media. Todung is speaking, is saying rubbish. Never be a source of rumor mongering. Never. Of course, this has been sung, but we know the problem. Never engage in corrupt practices. Never misuse NRM and public property under your care. Don't engage in misuse or embezzlement of public funds. It's here in the party constitution. And we are the same people who keep breaking this constitution day and night. It speaks about drinking. It's somewhere. Don't campaign against official candidates of NRM. Don't offer material support to candidates sponsored by another political party. Don't campaign for a candidate sponsored by another political party. Don't use abusive languages on each other, even on opponents. It's here in the Constitution. Check yourselves during your campaigns. Have you been following this? Have you been speaking against each other badly? Others are even speaking against the Constitution. I saw a candidate saying she was the one who decided that sub-county chairperson should be members of the delegates conference. It's here in the Constitution. It's not you. Let us be honest. The Constitution is very clear in what we are following. So, dear comrades, we are happy that you have come. We thought we should interact with you so that we harmonize you with the party and with the organs you are contesting for. Members of the conference will be facilitated like it's always done. So you candidates, Dr. Tanga, I don't want any candidate to hide voters from the others. I know some of you are blessed. Oh, some of you are blessed. You have a lot of money. Kindly don't use that money to disorganize our party. On accreditation day, I would expect the district chairman to come with the members of his delegation from his district to the center. Should we hear that a candidate X is hiding delegates, I will plead that we should disqualify you. Can we all agree on that? Okay, you say yes. Our dates are as follows. The Central Executive Committee will start between 18 to 22nd. Arrival and accreditation of delegates for NEC will be on 22nd. Meetings of the National Executive Council, which is NEC, is on the 23rd. Arrival and accreditation of Special Organs National Elective Conference is on the 24th. The Conference of Special Interest Group is on the 25th. Arrival and accreditation of members of the National Conference is on the 26th. And then the conference is on the 27th and 28th. These are the dates for the National Conference. We are not going to Nambole, we shall be at Kololo. Our accreditation center will be at Nakawa. We shall send details. We are going to call chairpersons of the district for briefing. We shall give them the details of how they can bring the delegates, keep with them, and look after them. Thank you so much. And you, as a candidate, just prepare your words. We are bringing the voters to you. We shall make sure they are comfortable. They are not going to ask you for anything. If you get excited and give them, that is your business. Don't blame it on the party. The party is saying don't give anybody anything because the party is going to provide for them. If you go ahead and you give, don't cry. Thank you.